Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a quick daily quest challenge or a quick quest. If you, like me, and you leave everything to last minute and you're trying to get it done, and you either need to do a quest or a daily quest. There are a bunch of quests. There's some wikis out there that tell you all the different quests. But if you're looking to do a quick event, the best is just to take over a workshop and do that second quest or event rather, and that should in most cases tick it off for events. But if you're looking to do a daily challenge, the best place that I've found is to come down to Camden here. And if you haven't come down here, some of the enemies can be a high level, so if you are a low level, they generally range from 6 to about 32, 6, 14, 32 in that area. So just kind of be prepared for that. It's kind of a good place to level up as well. But if you're trying to do a daily challenge, like today's complete a daily quest, typically this is a good place to come. There's some really quick and easy challenges at Camden. And then you can actually come here. So what I tend to do, just as another tip, is I've created some alt characters. So create a second character if you are trying to level up some other characters for fun, or just not for fun, or you're just trying to get some extra atoms. And then the new characters will give you extra atoms every time they level up. You get sort of 10 atoms if they complete various quests and things. Or if you're over incumbent, then obviously having an alt character allows you to fast travel and things like that. So do come down here. I'm going to show you quickly, see if we can actually get this challenge completed quickly. It's only 10 atoms. I don't like to spend a lot of time on this stuff. Try to get them done, or creative ways to get them done as quick as possible. Some of them can be tedious and turn out to be long quests or long time wasters for a very small amount of atoms. So let's see if we can get this to kick off. So I do have a camp down here on one of my alt characters, allows me to get down here quickly. So again, create that alt character, put a camp down here, and then you can actually fast travel quickly to that camp and do the daily quest. And that's what I've done. I have 2 Xboxes, 10 characters, and I've got camps spread all over the map, so I can quickly get to places and do various things that I want to do. So let's head into here and see if we can get this quest done. Now, if there are people at Camden, don't come here, because I found that it kind of messes up the quest a little bit. So if you notice somebody's here, just do a server hop, go somewhere else, and then come back later when you are alone. Okay, so there's normally some enemies right here at the entrance. Let's just take care of these. They're not bugged. Now, as you can see, there are a bunch of enemies, especially they come at you from the right, so when they hear you, they'll come out. You can sometimes avoid the enemies on the right here by just getting rid of these guys fairly quickly. If you're high level, it doesn't really matter. These guys are pretty low level. Unless you are low level, and then they're pretty high level. Okay, so as you can see, they're all coming out. So this is not a bad thing, because we'd probably have to kill them anyway. So just dealing with them up front, yeah, is probably a good thing. They're annoying at best of times. especially when they don't actually take any damage. So normally the enemies are just kind of hanging out over there, but if you get too close to the wall, they'll actually check it out. There are actually 2 fusion generators yet, so if you are in the area and you just happen to be the first one, you might be lucky to get a couple of fusion cores. Okay, so normally the quickest one to do, and there are sort of various quests here, so I guess if you've done it a few times, normally you would have to go down. Let me just show you this quickly. There's kind of three quests you can do here. Normally what you'll have to do is you'll have to come down, and you'll probably, if this is your first time coming down here, again, more enemies down here next to these, so let's just take these guys out quick. You'll have to come speak to this robot right over here. He'll give you some directions. You'll have to go get a outfit, which is in these closets right over here. Grab those outfits. But once you've been here a few times, you can actually avoid doing that, and you can just go directly to the actual the markers themselves. And that's what we're going to do. So the easiest one is there's a hot dog eating contest right over here. So depending, you would have to be in your outfit, but just make sure you kill everything around you, because you could be eating hot dogs and then these guys actually show up and then kill you while you're eating. So just make sure you do that. You have to talk to this guy. But most of the time, it's a daily dross throwing thing. Very easy, very quick. Takes you about 30 seconds and you're pretty much done. So let's see if this is actually going to work for us. There's another quest with this guy. I don't really like this one because you have to get coal and you have to throw it in these 4 of these wheelbarrows spread over the map. And there's more enemies at the top there you have to deal with. So again, not a big deal now, but it was quite challenging when I was much lower level. So we're going to speak to this guy, Zach. And then once you finish speaking to Zach, this should highlight with a marker, and we're going to grab some of these dross or these rocks. So most of the time, once you've done this a few times, you can just come speak to Zach, and then you know, he'll allow you to actually come here and throw this thing. Let's see. Okay, so it says grab there, so it just takes a little laggy sometimes. You're going to grab these balls here. You're going to grab the dross. It works like grenades. On an Xbox, it's just your right button. What I do is I just sort of walk up there. I put the cursor just to the right of the inside of the barrel of the wheel, and then we throw those through there. Now that you get 5 of these, so you have to actually throw all 5 for the quest to end, I believe. It might actually end with 3. I just throw 5, not a big deal. And that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do. And hopefully it's going to allow us to, there you go. So complete daily challenge, the challenge completed quest. So if you're looking to do a quick quest for a challenge, this is the place to come. I find it easier, easy quests, either that, do the hot dog one. And then lastly, if you must, unfortunately, sometimes you do come and you have to do the mucker one or whatever, the one to throw the coal in there. And it's just you have to kill various enemies. So it's, again, no big deal if you're a high level. You have a timer where you have to do it in 4 minutes, and if you have enemies and you low level, it can be challenging. So the first fusion core generator while I'm here is just over here. A lot of the time somebody's taken it. Today I'm obviously lucky, I can grab this one. And I'll show you the second fusion core generator. It does have more enemies, so when you go over here, you're going to probably have to fight. So normally what I do is I'll run in here and then sort of just run past the enemies, check if there's a fusion core there. If not, I just kind of leave it. So you'll find enemies normally standing right here, and then you just kind of go in this gate. You can just try and ignore them. And then yeah, so again, you probably only get one core. Normally you get one or the other. I'm not even sure I've ever got one yet, but I'm assuming I might have, or you know, somebody just takes it, or if you take one and then they don't allow you to get 2 cores, right? So now there is a vendor over here. Let me show you where that vendor is. There's also some workbenches over here, and I can show you where those are as well in case you need them. There's no stash box or anything like that, but if you're over encumbered and you need to scrap some items, you can do that. Now there's normally a bunch of enemies here, but they're probably the ones that ran out. But Chad is the vendor here. I did find some, like I said, I did find some. I was lucky and I found some Excalibur shocks from my excavator, shocks from my excavator power armor, just by luck. So if you take a look at mods, he does have a bunch of things. You can try a server hop. I tried a server hop and I didn't find a second set. But he does have a bunch of stuff, a bunch of plans and things like that you can find. But there, I actually did find a second set, but not over there. I got lucky yesterday. I found a second set, but it was way over here. There's a place here called, just over here on the map, called Big B's, and there was one sitting on the table. So it probably took me, you know, a couple of weeks between the two before I found the second set. But again, very random, very, very rare, I guess. It's just luck of the draw. Okay, so I'll just show you quickly where another workbench is. If you're looking for a workbench while you're out here, there should be a workbench around the corner. There's actually quite a few. Okay, there's a workbench right over here. There's a weapons workbench. And then this one's a little confusing to find. It's a little tricky to find. There's an area with some loot and some workbenches, so you kind of have to go through here. Just jump over here and you will see the sort of triangle hole in this wall or whatever, and through here there's a bunch of area stuff you can loot. Probably find some mods and things here as well if you're lucky. Bobblehead here, Stealth Boy. So depending when you come here, you obviously find different things. Power armor station, so yeah, you could get another fusion core. And then if you're looking for the power armor, the Raider power armor, this one's level 25. I think I've seen it at 15, but the best place to get the Raider power armor is actually right up here by White Springs at a place called Cliffwatch. So if you're looking for the Raider power armor, I do have a video on this, but just come over here to Cliffwatch, and there is a power armor spawn, very easy to get to. Not many enemies. There's probably like 4 or 5 Scorch over there that you have to kill to get to it, or you can just run, grab the power armor, and leave it. without actually killing any enemies whatsoever. So there you go. I hope you found that video useful. If you did, please hit the like button and please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.